Hey everyone, this is Stamping Songbird and I have half a video to share with you today. So here's what happened. I did this beautiful layout using cooped up files, cooped up boys, cooped up girls from Marjorie Ann Designs as accompanying or complementary pages to the video of the cooped up paper pieces that I won from Carolyn from Crafting with Wine. So I recorded, and apparently the first half of it, which was the part with the girls, the file was corrupted. So you'll see the process of page 2, but not of page 1. And I did everything I could to try to recover the file, and it just wouldn't work. So I am going to share with you right now what is on the first page, and then you'll see the video for the second half. So on this page we have several pieces that are paper pieced and others that are just print and cut. So like I said, these are from Cooped Up Girls, and then the second page is Cooped Up Boys, two different files from Marjorie Ann Designs, and they are going to be complementary to the layout that I did with the files or paper pieces that I got from Carolyn. So I have a blue piece of patterned paper that looks like mesh, sort of like chicken wire. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but this is like chicken wire. So I chose it because of the blue. It mimics the sky, and then the chicken wire made sense because there are chickens here. So I have two photo mats that are 4.5 by 4.5, I believe. Let's just check that for you. Yeah, 4.5 by 4.5. So you can put 4.25 by 4.25 or 4 by 4 photos here. I didn't put any pattern paper here. On the bottom I have a pink plaid. This is from, I think it's a Maggie Holmes paper pad, but I don't recall the name of the pad, but I'm almost certain it's from Maggie Holmes. The sun is just punched with a circle punched, and then sponged along the edges using an old Stampin' Up pad called Crushed Curry. Then we have the chicken coop. So this chicken coop looks different from the one you saw in the other video because there were two different files, and they may even be two different companies, I believe. So the girls version is blue, and it's a lot smaller. Well, I scaled it a little bit smaller. So this is all paper pieced. The chickens are print and cut, and the girls are print and cut. The fences and the grass and the hills are all paper pieces. So I print and cut the chickens because I did cut out the paper pieces for them, and I tried to put them together, and it didn't matter. I kept losing pieces. If I didn't lose a beak, I lost a leg, or I lost the crown, or I lost half of the wing. So I kind of gave up on that, and then just went ahead and printed them out after the fact and added them here. So this is my Cooped Up Girls side, and here is the Cooped Up Boys side. So it's a different file, Cooped Up Boys, but I use the same pattern paper, two pieces of pattern paper as I did for the girls. I have 3 photo mats here at 4.5 by 4.5, and then the fences, the grass, and the hills. But the boys are print and cut, and the little chicks are print and cut, and so is the Farm Fresh egg basket. So again, this was easy because these are so tiny. There was no way I was going to be able to paper piece that, but they came out really cute. So I decided on putting the chicks with the boys because he was holding a chick, and putting the chickens with the girls because the girls were feeding the chickens, and she had egg basket, and it just made sense to put them next to the chicken coop where you would collect the eggs from. Okay, so what you're going to see next is the process for part 2, and then see both pieces at the end, both layouts at the end. Sorry about that. I tried to recover the file, but I just couldn't. So I'm sharing it anyway. Hope you like it. Enjoy. Alrighty. So I'm going to, excuse me. I was saying before that if I add another photo mat, let's just show you here, then I'd be okay with one boy, but then I couldn't add him. See, he'd be covering it up. So there's really no point in having that one there if I want to have both boys, right? So it would be having them just there. Okay, so here is page 2 for my cooped up layout. We've got 3 photo mats, 4.5 by 4.5, and we've got 2 little boys and all the little baby chicks that have hatched. And they're feeding the chicks. So darn cute. And then here's page 1. And actually, I said I was going to cut out a sun. This was where I was doing the paper piecing. So gotta use my left hand for that. All right, is that too big? All the action is at the bottom, like I like it, because that way your photos have a focus at the top, or are the focus. So here's page 1. I think that came out stinking cute. And here's page 2. And I cannot do a side by side because I got too much stuff on my table. So I will take photos and put that at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, or at least were inspired to try a layout like Carolyn did, and inspired me about being cooped up during the pandemic. And these files again are from Marjorie Ann Designs. They're called Cooped Up Boys and Cooped Up Girls. If you're interested, you can go to marjorieanndesigns.com, and she's also on Facebook if you want to see any of her things. All right, hope you enjoyed it and were inspired. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.